Dadley Hackathon 2019, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you, it's all about climate change. It's all about working on that software or that app. Now, we have some special invited guests. We have Sony in the building. We have Minesto. And we have Johan Eriksson from Sony. Yes, I know, I said the same thing. And also, we have Dr. Martin Edlund from Minesto. I got it right. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Antigua Barbuda.
Thank you very much.
All right, so let's start with you, Dr. Martin. You're here. Let's talk about your company just a bit so folks in Antigua can understand your purpose of being here for Dadley Hack 2019.
We're an ocean energy company from Sweden and from the UK, and there is a fantastic resource of energy in the oceans here in the East Caribbean. So we're here invited by UNOPS and the government of Antigua to do feasibility studies to really see what opportunities there are here locally to exploit this resource.
All right, and Dadley Hack 2019, it's made up of different teams doing what they got to do to work on climate change and the software and the apps and everything. And that, what exactly sparked your interest to be at Dadley Hack today?
It's really that the local context around what we do is so favorable. That we're invited by UN and invited by the government here to come here and work with this. And also because the region is really the perfect region for ocean energy resources. What we do is underwater, so you don't see it. You can imagine filling this beautiful island with windmills or something like that. That will not go well with tourism. But what we do is underwater.
Underwater. Yeah. Oh, all right. So, Eriksson, Mr. Eriksson, sir.
Yes.
Sony. What sparked your interest of being a part of this?
So, like Minesto, we were invited by UNOPS and the government of Antigua to participate and contribute in the ways that we can define ourselves. And it's really interesting and a pleasure to be here because we have been working with innovation internally in the company, of course, for a long time. Innovation is at the heart of Sony. And in Sweden, in Lund, where we are based, there is going to be a Swedish innovation center as well, established by UNOPS. So I'm on the advisory group for this, and this is a good learning opportunity to come here and see how do you actually do this in this context and setup, and what would that mean from Sweden, and what kind of synergies are there actually when we start having these types of centers. And the hackathon is a great opportunity to try out. Everybody couldn't come here, of course, from Sony, but there's a team in Sweden working right now at a distance, generating ideas based on this theme as a hackathon, and we will see some interaction during these days going forward.
Now, somebody's watching, everybody's watching right now, and they're saying Sony and Minesto is here, and it's all about climate change and doing everything here in the Caribbean. You know, we deal with the hurricanes and all that and different weather patterns. But Sony, folks are saying Sony is all about phones and everything. How can that phone company, that brand, be so interested in climate change? How the two merge together with that the hackathon?
Yeah.
I mean, how we do explain that to them?
Okay, so it's not an obvious question, I think, but there are 2 or 3 things which really contribute to this, and one is the fact that Sony, being a Japanese company, of course, has experience of natural disasters and an understanding, a genuine understanding, I would say, about the impacts of climate change from what the ocean is subjecting us to. But there's also a lot more to Sony than just mobile phones that we work with in Sweden. The connectivity, which is a critical infrastructure, is one of the core things. So it's not only entertainment. You may have seen a movie or listened to music, but Sony is also about connecting these things and the energy consumption. So before we state exactly what we do, we have this great opportunity to listen in and how could Sony contribute. And that's what I will be taking back with me as well, matching up with the people here who may have the needs. And also Sony's big in broadcasting, so there are many different types.
Oh, that's good, and that's beautiful, and that also sparked interest here in Antigua Barbuda. So Dr. Edlund, now, Minesto, tell us about some of the projects you've been working on for the past couple of years, leading up to 2019.
Yeah, we're working with another island the Faroe Islands. The climate there is the opposite of the climate here.
Oh,
but the situation is very similar.
Okay.
It's an island that needs security of supply when it comes to electricity. They have really good ocean currents in the waters. So that's one. We're working in the UK, in Wales, and we're also working on a project in Taiwan. So those are the three first areas where we collaborate with universities, local, the government, and companies. So it's very much about doing analysis and research and build the infrastructure locally. So you always need local partnerships, local employees, and to build it from there.
All right, so when you guys travel and find that one spark, that one reason to continue with the innovation and the change in climate change around the world, when you find that one work, that one piece of software, what's the next step?
Oh, well, I think I would like to turn it around actually. It's not that one, it is actually continuous engagement. Because with the continuous engagement and the type of evolution of different types of ideas, you can create wonderful combinations that together will find new types of collaborations and partnerships where, as if you work alone, it's not probably not going to happen. So I think that's the great thing with the team in Sweden working at a distance. I think we will see some really interesting ideas. Some of them are wild and may not be able to be implemented for a while because the technology may not be there. But then there may be these, as you say, small things that actually already exist and they can be implemented today. And we'll see. That's the great exploration of this weekend, I think.
Well, do have a good time starting today. I know you're going to find that spark and interest. I know the networking is going to be important.
Oh, yes.
And meeting the locals and really understanding why the ideas and why the UNOPS brought you all here. I mean, nice meeting you guys. Do enjoy the Dudley Hackathon 2019. Is his first time, and do enjoy my island.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, I've been speaking to Dr. Martin Edlund and Johan Eriksson, one from Sony Ericsson, one from Minesto, and they're here for Dudley Hack 2019, guys. It starts today. So after this weekend, we're going to hear some great ideas when it comes to climate change around the world, especially in our neck of the woods in Antigua Barbuda and the rest of the region. Antigua Barbuda today, folks. We'll be right back.